Hello, brothers and sisters. This is Lisa, and I have a couple of devotionals I'd like to share with all of you. The first one is titled God Speaks, and these were posted December 1st, 2019. An amazing fact: Albert Einstein did not learn how to talk until after the age of 2. It's hard to believe that the man who many consider to be one of the most brilliant geniuses, if not the most brilliant genius, in the history of the world, had troubles learning how to talk. But such was the case with theoretical physicist Albert Einstein. His parents were so worried, in fact, that they consulted a doctor about the problem. The problem didn't end after he began to finally talk, however. He was so quirky and slow in his speech that family members dubbed him Der Deppert, or the dopey one. When he did make sense in his speech, he still left people perplexed. Upon seeing his sister Maja for the first time after her birth, he immediately asked, "Yes, but where are the wheels?" We can be thankful that God has no such problem when it comes to speaking or making sense. This reality caused the psalmist to joyfully proclaim, "I called on the Lord in distress. The Lord answered me and set me in a broad place." Psalm 118, verse 5. We need not fear that God will not hear us when we cry out, or that we will not respond with a voice of truth and peace. This doesn't mean, of course, that God will always respond to us instantly, or even in the way that we want. But we can rest in the assurance that He will speak on our behalf, and that His words are powerful enough to bring about amazing things. For as the rain cometh down and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and maketh it bring forth and bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and bread to the eater. Isaiah 55, verse 10. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. Isaiah 55, verse 11. And that's the end of that devotional. And the next one is titled, Meet the People as Jesus Did. In meekness instructing those that oppose themselves, if God peradventure will give them repentance to the acknowledging of the truth. 2 Timothy 2, verse 25. Jesus did not seek the admiration or the applause of men. He commanded no army. He ruled no earthly kingdom. He did not court the favor of the wealthy and honored of the world. He did not claim a position among the leaders of the nation. He dwelt among the lowly. He set at naught the artificial distinctions of society, the aristocracy of birth, wealth, talent, learning, rank. He ignored. He was the Prince of Heaven, yet he did not choose his disciples from among the learned lawyers, the rulers, the scribes, or the Pharisees. He passed these by, because they prided themselves on their learning and position. They were fixed in their traditions and superstitions. He who could read all hearts chose humble fishermen who were willing to be taught. He ate with publicans and sinners and mingled with the common people, not to become low and earthly with them, but in order by precept and example to present to them right principles, and to uplift them from their earthliness and debasement. Jesus sought to correct the world's false standard of judging the value of men. He took his position with the poor, that he might lift from poverty the stigma that the world had attached to it. He has stripped from it forever the reproach of scorn by blessing the poor, the inheritors of God's kingdom. He points us to the path he trod, saying, "If any man will come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross daily, and follow me." Christian workers are to meet the people where they are and educate them, not in pride, but in character building. Teach them how Christ worked and denied himself. Help them to learn from him the lessons of self-denial and sacrifice. Teach them to beware of self-indulgence in conforming to fashion. Life is too valuable, too full of solemn, sacred responsibilities to be wasted in pleasing self. And that is the end of the devotionals. I pray you all have a blessed day. God bless each and every one of you, and I will see you either next video or in the air. Bye-bye.